just if you're just joining us, we're talking about the government saying that people who arrive, even if they get asylum here and are deemed to qualify for asylum, if they have arrived here illegally, i.e. without permission, they won't, in all likelihood, ever get British citizenship. We spoke a few moments ago to Zoe Gardner, who essentially said that politicians have now decided that that's what you do to win. In her view, you punish refugees whose home country is dangerous, you damage integration by giving people different levels of status, and you weaken communities. In her view, you also ride roughshod over commitments under the Refugee Convention, which explicitly ban this failure to give at least an option of citizenship to refugees. That's Zoe Gardner's view, who I spoke to a short while ago. I want to know whether you think there's something fair in this, whether you think it's entirely unfair, whether you think it is just pure politics appearing to be tough on this problem without actually solving it. Nick has called from Brentwood. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Sheila. Thanks for taking the call.
Pleasure.
I strongly disagree with Zoe. For a start, she keeps using the word refugee. She keeps saying refugees all the time. But we're talking about people who come here illegally on boats. That's what the government are saying. People who come here illegally on boats. We know many of those are not refugees. We know 95% of those are not refugees.
Well, can I stop you there just to correct a few things? You can come on a boat. Nobody likes the fact that you've come on a boat, but you can come on a boat and still be given asylum status, i.e. refugee status in this country. And the vast majority who come over the boats aren't rejected, Nick.
Do you believe they're refugees, then?
I couldn't begin to say. I haven't assessed them. I'm not qualified to assess them. Well, I'm not, am I?
They're not. Come on, Sheila.
I don't know anything of the sort. I'm not patronising anybody. Excuse me, I think the only person patronising someone at the moment is you, patronising me. You don't know and I don't know, Nick.
If they're refugees, if they are genuine refugees, where are their families?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who they are. I haven't assessed their
cases. Would you leave your family
behind?
If you were a refugee leaving a war-torn country or a dangerous country, would you leave your family behind?
Lots of people leave their family behind.
You certainly would not. Well, I don't think they're very good people. Then we don't want those kind of people anyway if they're going to leave their family behind.
Have you ever spoken to a refugee who's left a very dangerous place?
I've spoken to loads of them.
Like this?
I had two
like you're speaking
working
to me?
For me. No, this is all getting confused. Zoe kept using the word refugees. What she should have been saying is illegal migrants.
No, Zoe was talking about people who have been given refugee status in this country when she used the term refugee. You might not like it, but that's a fact.
I thought she was talking about people who came here illegally on boats.
You can be both of those things. You can come here on a boat and subsequently be given asylum status.
So do you think that's wrong? I think if you arrive illegally, you shouldn't be given any rights. Illegally. We're talking about illegal arrivals.
I know.
Something's got to be done. I know the government are doing this to keep their votes.
Yeah.
And maybe we know why they're doing it. But surely if that's what they're doing to keep votes, that's obviously what the majority of people want. So why weren't they doing it before?
You asked everybody?
No, but all the people I speak to want the same thing.
Well, that's that then.
That is that.
Well, it isn't, is it, Nick? You know, we'd all like to think everything we think is right, but it's not necessarily true.
Oh, come on, look, we know what we're talking about here. They're not refugees. Genuine refugees need help, and to be given help as a refugee is a great thing, what our country is very good at. And it's a great story if people do make a life here, genuine refugee families. All of these people that are coming over, they throw their paperwork away. They don't even tell us the truth where they're from. We don't know where they're from.
But if they can't convince the Home Office of their refugee status, they won't get refugee status.
I thought you said they all get refugee status.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say they all did.
Oh, did you not say that?
No. You said 95% don't. That's not true. I said everybody is assessed.
No, I said 95% are not refugees.
Well, again, those people doing the work on the ground of actually speaking to them and investigating them and working with them.
They're not doing a very good job.
Well,
they're not doing a very thorough job.
Well, you should apply for a job at the Home Office, see if you can do it any better, Nick. Because you know it all, don't you? Thanks, Nick.